Major spoilers for the 6th episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Part 6, lie ahead, so read at your own risk. After several weeks of exciting action and emotionally draining moments, Obi-Wan Kenobi dropped its season finale today. The series, which can be streamed with a Disney Plus subscription, answered questions and further solidified the known fates of the OG franchise characters it featured. However, there is one character whose future remains unclear at this point, Reva. Moses Ingram's Inquisitor had an intriguing arc, one that puts her in a position to return at some point down the road. But should she make a comeback, where might viewers see her next? Obi-Wan Kenobi's penultimate episode saw Reva, also known as Third Sister, come to blows with Darth Vader, who slaughtered her fellow Jedi Padawan friends during Order 66 a decade earlier. Ultimately, the Sith Lord proved to be too much for her and left her for dead. However, the vengeful young woman survived and in the finale, decides to take her frustrations out on young Luke Skywalker. Though she traveled to Tatooine and nearly killed the young man, she couldn't pull herself to do the deadly deed. She later met with Obi-Wan on the desert planet, during which she seemingly forsook the dark side. Now, when thinking about where we could see her next, there's one point in the Star Wars timeline that seems perfect for her. Reva could show up again in one of the Mandalorian-era TV shows. The Mandalorian or any of its spin-offs would be great places for the ex-Inquisitor to show up again. During the events of Obi-Wan, she's theoretically in her 20s, so she'd definitely still be around in a post-Return of the Jedi world, barring anything unfortunate. Plus, Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin has crossed paths with more than a few familiar faces in the Star Wars universe, so the thought of him meeting a reformed Reva isn't too far-fetched. Because Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka seems to have a heavy Jedi influence on it, I'd say that would be the best place for her to show up, though. And if Hayden Christensen does reprise the role of Anakin Skywalker for that upcoming show, I'd love to see his Force ghost encounter the former youngling he once tried to strike down. Today's best Disney Plus deals. Opens in new tab. Disney Plus Monthly. Opens in new tab. $7.99. /month. Opens in new tab. View, opens in new tab. At Disney Plus, opens in new tab. Opens in new tab. Disney Plus yearly. Opens in new tab. $79.99. /year. Opens in new tab. View, opens in new tab. At Disney Plus, opens in new tab. The Bad Batch could also provide fans with more Reva. The animated series The Bad Batch, which takes place in the immediate aftermath of Revenge of the Sith, has already featured established characters like Ming-Na Wen's Fennec Shand. So why not provide a bit of backstory on Reva? While Obi-Wan Kenobi showed the ordeal she experienced during the Jedi Temple massacre, it never explained just how she joined up with the Inquisitors. TBB could shed some light on this by having Clone Force 99 run into a younger version of the character, who's yet to join the dark side. The future Third Sister's inclusion could definitely be interesting, and heartbreaking, considering that we'd already know how things pan out for her. Despite the racist backlash from a portion of fans, Moses Ingram's cunning warrior has mostly been well received. Ingram herself has also enjoyed the experience and even spoke with Cinema Blend about the perks that come with playing a new face in the Star Wars universe. With all of this in mind, one would think that Lucasfilm has at least pondered the idea of bringing her back into the fold. I'd personally be excited to see more of her as time goes on. We'll probably have to play the waiting game when it comes to getting any concrete answers there, however. Unless Moses Ingram is tapped to return as Reva in a lead role, any future cameo or guest spot would surely be kept a surprise. That is the way of things in the galaxy far, far away, and, in the meantime, we can only speculate and hope that this is only the beginning of Ingram's work in this franchise. You can stream all 6 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi, opens in new tab, on Disney Plus now, and be sure to stay up to date on upcoming Star Wars TV series. Also, if you're already going through withdrawal now that the season is over, head over to Cinema Blend's 2022 TV schedule to find some more Prime viewing options.